stained with the soot of old trains. I sit on the fire escape, nursing my internal pains. My stockings are laddered and my vintage dress is torn. Sometimes I feel like a casualty from the day I was born. The siren is wailing down on the avenue below, while the cold alleyway wind begins to viciously blow. I watch the neon signs flicker their ugly yellow glare, looking for a sanctuary, but the streets are completely bare.
Rise up from the concrete jungle where the youth are left to die. Look past the razor wire and gaze into the beautiful sky.
The system designs the ghetto to keep your spirit in a cage, feeding your consciousness with artificial fear and rage.
But they can never colonize the melody of the street or control the natural rhythm of your walking feet. Put down your heavy burden, sister, listen to the choir. We are singing our redemption way above their barbed wire.
The street lights are casting a long, lonely shade.
Don't be discouraged by the choices they have made.
The slide guitar is cutting through the vapor and the greed, delivering the medicine that the children really need. Raising our voices in these urban verses tonight, marching through the shadows till we reach the ancient light.
A metropolitan blues
to ease my restless chest,
a roots rock salvation for the weary and oppressed.
Slide that copper pipe across the acoustic timber skin.
Let the sacred celebration of the neighborhood begin. They send their politicians to make a fancy campaign speech, promising a paradise that stays permanently out of reach. They extract a profit from the labor of the working man, leaving the children to survive exactly how they can.
But the harmony of the righteous is a weapon of defense. It shatters their hypocrisy and brings them to their sense. So stomp your feet until the dusty floorboards shake.
Jah love is the only power that their system
Cannot fake. I've spent too many years inside their artificial clubs, selling my authenticity for liquor in the pubs. My throat is dry and gaspy from the smoke and the gin. I don't know where my sanity ends and where my sins begin, but your elegant vibration is like cream upon my skin, quieting the turbulence that was multiplying within. I'll trade their golden microphone for this old acoustic box and dance until the earthquake shatter all their locks. The church bells are ringing out a weary, solemn tone.
Remember, my sister, you are never left alone.
The slide guitar is soaring like an eagle in the dark, leaving a permanent revolutionary mark. Raising our voices in these urban verses tonight, marching through the shadows till we reach the ancient light.
A metropolitan blues
to ease my restless chest,
a roots rock salvation for the weary and oppressed.
Slide that copper pipe across the acoustic timber skin. Let the sacred celebration of the neighborhood begin. I'm standing up tall.
Jah love is a fortress that will never ever fall.
Can you hear the rhythm echoing from block to block,
breaking all the padlocks and shattering the lock?
It's an urban resurrection, turning sorrow into grace.
survive,
keeping the ancient consciousness alive.
sing it low,
Sing it strong.
this is where we belong.
Raising our voices in these urban verses tonight, marching through the shadows till we reach the ancient light.
A metropolitan blues to
Ease my restless chest,
our roots rock,
salvation for the weary and oppressed.
slide that copper pipe.
Across the ghosty timber skin, let the sacred celebration of the neighborhood begin. The greatest story that has ever been told,
No more concrete cages,
turning all the historical pages. The clock on the wall has completely run out of steam. I'm waking up slowly from a drug-addled dream. My vintage satin scarf is damp from the dew, looking at the sky that is an unfamiliar hue.
the neon signs of London are fading from my sight, leaving me stranded on the boundary of the night.
You stand by the gate with a basket of fresh fruit, offering an antidote to my internal dispute.
Fear not the fog that obscures the open road. Jah will provide the strength to carry the heavy load. The system wants to blind you with their synthetic smoke, keeping the youth trapped underneath the iron yoke. But the morning star is rising to clear away the gray, illuminating the path to a brighter dawning day. Look toward the east, sister, open up your eyes. See through the illusion of their masquerade disguise.
I'm lost in the mist without a compass or a guide.
The light of righteousness is burning deep inside.
The slide guitar is gliding like a phantom through the trees,
Dismantling the tension with the warm Caribbean breeze.
gaze across the landscape of this hazy shore tonight, walking through the shadows, still the destination is inside. A lazy dreamy blues to soothe my frantic pulse.
A roots rock meditation when the architecture is false.
Slide that metal cylinder across the polished wood. We are navigating avenues that we never understood.
They build their mega factories to manufacture a cloud, to wrap the beautiful children inside a smoky shroud. They want you to be passive, dynamic and polite, so you will never notice the corruption in your sight. But the current of creation is something they can't tame, no matter how many regulations they try to proclaim. So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the raw vibrations sound. The truth is emerging from the consecrated ground.
I've spent too many years inside a self-inflicted cage, chasing after phantoms on a crowded, noisy stage. My throat is dry and raspy from the cigarettes and gin. I don't know where my sanity ends and where my sins begin.
But your steady reggae rhythm is like ointment on a scar, slowing down the engine of my racing sports car. I can feel the heavy drag of your sweet island grace, calming down the panic of my frantic, desperate pace.
The sun is breaking through the vapor on the hill.
Stand firm, my darling, let your restless mind be a permanent vibration that will never die.
Gaze across the landscape of this hazy shore tonight, walking through the shadows till the destination is in sight. A lazy, dreamy blues to soothe my frantic pulse.
A roots rock meditation when the architecture is false.
Slide that metal cylinder across the polished wood. We are navigating avenues that we never understood.
The fog is evaporating,
The colors are turning bright.
we are stepping together out of darkness into light.
Can you feel the warmth radiating through your skin?
Jah love will always welcome the weary travelers in.
It's a beautiful awakening,
From a long chaotic trance,
giving our exhausted spirits a secondary chance to dance.
hazy shores
Starting to clear,
dispel the confusion,
cast away the fear.
just flow with the wind.
Your blessings have no end. Oh, gaze across the landscape of this hazy shore tonight, walking through the shadows till the destination is in sight.
A lazy dreamy blue,
A lazy, dreamy blues to soothe my frantic pulse.
a roots rock meditation.
When the architecture is false,
Slide that metal cylinder,
across the polished wood
we are navigating avenues.
that we never understood. Hazy shore, looking so clear.
Bright today, tomorrow,
The kingdom is near. Goodbye to the gray.
walking Jah way.
Hazy shore, out into the bright. Kerosene is low and the string is turning black. I'm sitting on the edge of this old railway track.
The twilight has evaporated into the midnight ink, leaving me alone on the precipice, unable to think. I trace the cold metallic handle of this rusty old lamp, shivering from the moisture of the evening damp. You walked out from the shadow with an acoustic box, while the heartless system in the background mocks. When the earthly illumination begins to fade and die, that is the moment to look up into the heavenly sky. Man-made devices are designed to eventually fail, leaving you vulnerable in the middle of the gale. But the light of creation burns eternal within, purifying the soul from the residue of sin. Don't rely on their oil or their artificial spark. Jah will be the lantern that guides you through the dark.
The glass is getting cloudy and the flame is very small.
Stand firm, my sister, lean against the Zion wall.
The slide guitar is chanting like a priest inside a shrine,
Connecting our perspectives to the architecture divine,
tracing our footsteps by a dying fuse tonight. Searching through the wilderness until we find the light.
low down, desolated blues
To match my internal fright,
a roots rock sanctuary in the middle of the night.
slide that copper pipe down the unpolished supernatural fire.
They want to see the children stumbling in the dark, extinguishing the memory of the vital holy spark. They feed you digital illusions on a glowing screen to make you forget the sacred places where we've been. But
The frequency of righteousness can never be obscured by any toxic clouds that their factories manufacture.
so raise your voices higher, let the harmony ascend. We are walking on a highway that has no definition of an end.
My heels are buried deeply in the dry and barren soil. I'm tired of the corporate greed, the unproductive toil. My eyeliner is smudged into a permanent eclipse. I can taste the bitter copper on my dehydrated lips.
But your slow island gospel is like medicine to my chest,
Slowing down the frantic engine
that was robbing my rest.
I hear your raspy whisper underneath the slide guitar,
Reminding me exactly of the resilient person we are.
The final spark is leaping from the iron frame.
The Creator knows every syllable of your secret name,
The slide guitar is soaring like an eagle in the wind,
forgiving every foolish thing the human race has sinned.
tracing our footsteps by a dying fuse tonight. Searching through the wilderness until we find the light.
A low-down, desolated blues,
To match my internal fright.
a roots rock sanctuary in the middle of the night.
Slide that copper pipe down the unpolished metal wire. We are kindling the embers of a supernatural fire.
The lantern is completely dark.
But I can feel your hand.
We are guided by a power that they cannot understand.
Can you hear the rhythm echoing from hill to hill?
Let the restless waters of your
Consciousness be still.
We don't need their devices to find our way home.
The light of love will follow us wherever we may roam. Total darkness,
But I'm not afraid.
trust the foundation that the ancient ones have laid.
The flame is gone.
We wait for the dawn, tracing our footsteps by a dying fuse tonight. Searching through the wilderness until we find the light.
A low-down, desolated blues to match my
Desolated blues to match my internal fire.
a roots rock sanctuary.
In the middle of a slide that copper pipe down the unpolished metal wire. We are kindling the embers of a supernatural fire.
Dying fuse.
It's all gone black.
Keep moving forward on the Zion track.
The dying fuse. It's all gone black. The kerosene is low and the string is turning black. I'm sitting on the edge of this old railway track. The twilight has evaporated into the midnight ink, leaving me alone on the precipice, unable to think. I trace the cold metallic handle of this rusty old lamp, shivering from the moisture of the evening damp. You walked out from the shadow with an acoustic box, while the heartless system in the background mocks.
When the earthly illumination begins to fade and die, that is the moment to look up into the heavenly sky. Man-made devices are designed to eventually fail, leaving you vulnerable in the middle of the gale. But the light of creation burns eternally. imagination begins to fade and die. That is the moment to look up into the heavenly sky. Man made the
The grandfather clock is stuck at 4:45. I'm just drinking cold tea, barely feeling alive. The scratches on this maple neck tell a terrible tale of a fashion-forward girl who went off the rail. I tried to rub the fingerprints off the rosewood veneer, but the ghost of your touch is the only thing near. My eyeliner is heavy and my stockings are torn, staring at this wooden box, feeling completely forlorn.
Let the dead bury the dead, sister, look to the hills. Child love is the medicine that can conquer the chills. The system wants to shackle you to yesterday's ghost, leaving you stranded when you need the comfort the most. But this instrument was carved from a resilient tree to broadcast the message of the children being free. So snap out of the trance, let the raw rhythm roll. Every wicked enchantment will lose its control.
The nickel wires are vibrating with an ancient regret.
Jah will build a future that you haven't seen yet.
The slide guitar is scraping through the torment and grime, rescuing our minds from the quicksand of time. We are playing this haunted fretboard tonight, chasing away the darkness till we find the light.
A spooky low-down blues to ease my ragged chest.
A roots rock meditation for the weary and oppressed.
Pull the metal string, let the silver cylinder glide.
We got the truth on our side and nowhere left to hide.
They want to keep the youth wandering inside of a tomb, feeding them material illusions in a smoky room. They sell synthetic packages of a peaceful state of mind, leaving a trail of destruction and confusion behind. But the frequency of Mount Zion can never be tamed, no matter what unholy laws the politicians proclaim. So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the holy fire burn. The pages of the textbook are about to finally turn.
I've been wearing heavy lace just to camouflage the scar left by the explosion of my racing sports car. My throat is dry and raspy from the cigarettes and gin. I don't know where my sanity ends and where my sins begin, but your rustic island cadence is like velvet on a wound, slowing down the chaotic orchestra to which I was tuned. I feel the heavy drag of your sweet Caribbean grace, calming down the panic of my desperate lonely pace.
The patience of the faithful will bring permanent relief.
The sliming like a tiger in a cage,
Unleashing all the passion of a righteous, holy rage.
we are playing this haunted fretboard tonight, chasing away the darkness till we find the light.
A spooky low-down blues to ease my ragged chest.
A roots rock meditation for the weary and oppressed.
Pull the metal string, let the silver cylinder glide.
We got the truth on our side and nowhere left to hide. This permanent holy mark.
It's a midnight
sanctuary
from the madness of the street,
where the Delta blues and island rhythms perfectly meet. Let the natural frequency, let the natural frequency.
The phantoms are leaving,
The spirit is breathing.
the spirit is breathing.
Oh, yeah. We are playing this haunted fretboard tonight, chasing away the darkness, chasing away the darkness, till we find the light.
A spooky low-down blues to ease my ragged
A
chest.
spooky low-down blues to ease my ragged chest.
A roots rock meditation
For the weary and oppressed, pull the metal string, let the silver cylinder guide. We got the truth on our side and nowhere left to hide.
and nowhere left to hide.
The grandfather clock is stuck at 4:45. I'm just drinking cold tea, barely feeling alive. The scratches on this maple neck tell a terrible tale of a fashion-forward girl who went off the rail. I try to rub the fingerprints off the rosewood veneer, but the ghost of your touch is the only thing near. My eyeliner is heavy and my stockings are torn, staring at this wooden box, feeling completely forlorn.
Let the dead bury the dead, sister, look to the hills. Your love is the medicine that can conquer the chills. The system wants to shackle you to yesterday's ghost, leaving you stranded when you need the comfort the most. But this instrument was carved from a resilient tree to broadcast the message of the children being free. So snap out of the trance, let the raw rhythm roll. Every wicked enchantment will lose its control. Let the dead bury the dead, sister, look to the hills. Your love is the medicine that can conquer the chills. The system wants to shackle you to yesterday's ghost, leaving you stranded when you need the comfort the most. But
The fireplace is breathing with a heavy, fragrant sigh. I watch the gray rings ascend into the open sky. I'm wrapped inside a cardigan of faded leopard print, looking for a savior, but I cannot find a hint.
you sit across the table with a shadow on your brow.
We used to have the answers, but we're empty-handed now.
The whiskey in my teacup is lukewarm and flat,
Just like the tired conversation of our latest spat.
patience is a virtue that the worldly cannot see. They want the instant harvest from the newly planted tree, but the truest fire doesn't flash and disappear. It burns through the seasons and it conquers every fear. So let the ember simmer underneath the heavy stone. We are sitting in the temple, we are never left alone. Don't rush the revolution, don't accelerate the pace. Jah will at the ending of the race.
My matchstick is damp and my spirit is cold.
The story of our journey
has never been told.
Let the crying steel guitar feed the flickering flame until we forget the rules of this heartbreaking game.
Surrounded by the remnants of this cedar ash tonight, waiting for the tiny breeze to cultivate the light.
A low-down blues to soothe my frantic, ragged mind.
A roots rock meditation for the weary humankind.
Let the slide guitar keep drifting down this dusty, lonely track.
There is no looking forward, and there is no turning back.
The politicians promising a quick and easy fix, but their foundation is constructed out of muddy straw and bricks. They build their skyscrapers in the blinking of an eye, only to watch them tumble when the thunder shakes the sky. But the foundation of Mount Zion stands forever secure, because the love that binds the structure is completely real and pure. So take your time, my darling, let the heavy bass line heal every jagged laceration that your tender heart can feel.
I've been running through the alleyways at 90 miles an hour, trying to find the secret to a mythological power. My lipstick is smudged and my stockings are torn. I've been cursing the very day that I was born, but your slow motion gospel is like oil on a wound, slowing down the chaotic orchestra to which I am tuned. I feel the heavy drag of your sweet island grace, calming down the panic of my frantic, desperate pace. The fireplace is crackling with a weary ancient sigh.
Look up at the stars twinkling in the midnight sky.
The slide guitar is weeping for the losses we sustain,
but the beauty of the melody is permanently remains.
Surrounded by the remnants of this cedar ash tonight, waiting for the tiny breeze to cultivate the light.
Low-down blues to soothe my frantic, ragged mind.
A roots rock meditation for the weary humankind.
Let the slide guitar keep drifting down this dusty, lonely track.
There is no looking forward, and there is no turning back. There is no turning back. Don't blow out the candle before the morning dawn.
The darkest hour passes and the misery is gone.
Can you feel the warmth radiating from the floor?
Your love will keep us warm behind the locked and bolted door.
It's a slow, steady journey through the valley of the blind,
but we leave our tribulations
and our worries far behind. Cedar ash
drifting away.
Don't rush the fire,
elevate the desire.
So surrounded by the remnants of this cedar ash tonight, waiting for the tiny breeze to cultivate the light.
A low-down blues
To soothe my frantic, ragged mind.
a roots rock
Meditation for the weary humankind.
Let the slide guitar keep drifting down this dusty, lonely track. There is no looking forward and there is no turning back.
Leaving on our souls a permanent mark.
The air is clean,
Behold the majestic scene,
cedar ash
until the end of time. The grandfather clock has ticked away my youth, leaving me stranded with this unvarnished truth. I walk through neon shadows in my fishnet holes, while the cold pavement wind chilled my weary toes. You stepped out from the alley with a silver cane, offering a rhythm that could neutralize the pain. My lipstick is smudged from the late night gin, wondering exactly where our story should begin.
When the clock strikes 12 and the world is fast asleep, that is the time the righteous harvest what they reap. Don't let the darkness paralyze your forward stride, for the light of creation is burning deep inside. They build their concrete traps to manipulate your mind, keeping the beautiful sheep ignorant and blind. But the offbeat vibration is the key to unlock the door, bringing liberation to the neglected and the poor.
The street lights are flickering, a warning in the damp.
We are guided by the flame of an ancient spiritual lamp.
The slide guitar is cutting through the midnight air,
wiping away the residue of sorrow and despair.
raising our voices in these nocturnal hymns tonight, chasing the phantoms till we find the morning light.
A late night jazz blues to soothe my ragged chest,
A roots rock meditation for the weary and oppressed. Slide that silver steel down the dusty acoustic wire.
we are dancing much higher than the
Babylonian spire.
The wolves are on the prowl, wearing fancy tailored suits, trying to contaminate the harvest at the roots. They sell you synthetic versions of a sacred peace of mind, leaving a trail of destruction and confusion behind. But they can never colonize the midnight hour groove, no matter how much malice that they try to approve. So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the frequency expand, until the sweet vibration covers all the dry land.
I've been running on empty in this godforsaken town, chasing after royalty while wearing a plastic crown. My voice is raw and raspy from the cigarettes and tears, accumulating the weight of a million wasted years. But your island cadence is like ointment on a scar, slowing down the engine of my racing sports car. I can feel the bass line vibrating through my spine. For a solitary moment, your universe is mine.
The night birds are singing their its melancholy tune.
Look up at the glowing of the full tropical moon.
The slide guitar is soaring like a ghost upon the wind,
Giving every foolish thing the human race has sinned, raising our voices in these nocturnal hymns tonight, chasing the phantoms till we find the morning light.
a late night jazz blues to soothe my ragged chest,
A roots rock meditation for the weary and oppressed. Slide that silver steel down the dusty acoustic wire.
we are dancing much higher
than the Babylonian spire. And the Babylonian spire. Hold me close before the sunrise breaks the spell.
Your love is a fortress,
Hold me close where the peaceful children dwell,
can you hear the ancestors
chanting in the dark.
leaving on our consciousness a permanent holy mark?
It's a midnight sanctuary from the madness of the street,
where the Delta blues and island rhythms perfectly meet.
let the natural vibration completely overflow.
No more city life,
Look into your eyes, raising our voices in these nocturnal hymns tonight, chasing the phantoms till we find the morning light.
a late night jazz blues
Raising our voices,
to soothe my ragged chest,
a roots roots rock meditation, chasing the phantoms till we find the morning light. A late night jazz blues to soothe my ragged chest,
a roots rock meditation for the weary and oppressed.
Slide that silver steel down a dusty acoustic wire. We are dancing much higher than the Babylonian spire.
Don't let it end,
don't let it end.
Jah blessings to you,
my beautiful friend.
The fog is clearing away,
preparing for a brighter day. Nocturnal hymns, topsoil is turning to powder. The voice of my anxiety is growing much louder. I'm standing on a porch in a tattered linen gown, looking at the remnants of this ghost-ridden town. My vintage leather boots are cracked from the heat. There isn't any shade on this desolated street. I trace the rusty hinges of my empty jewelry box, while the dry desert wind in the background mocks.
The worldly system leaves you in a wilderness of drought, feeding your imagination with confusion and doubt. They extract the resources from the fertility of the land, leaving the beautiful children with nothing but the dust. But the spirit is a wellspring that never will run dry, no matter how many clouds they banish from the sky. So stomp your heavy boots, let the deep vibration sound. Jah will send the living water to the dehydrated ground.
My throat is parched and my spirit is weak.
Jah hear the humble prayer that you cannot speak.
The rustic slide guitar is cutting through the haze, rescuing our minds from this suffocating days. Walking through the crevices of these barren canyons today, trying to find a pathway through the hot and blinding clay. A gritty Delta blues to match my internal grief.
A roots rock meditation
that will bring us fast relief.
Slide that copper bottleneck
Across the unpolished wire, we are searching for the river that can satisfy desire.
They build their mega cities on a foundation of lies, ignoring all the warnings that are written in the skies. They sell you plastic bottles of a chemical delight, while the natural creation is turning white. But the foundation of Mount Zion can never be removed by any wicked legislation that the politicians approve. So hold your head up high, sister, look into the sun. The matrix is dissolving and the victory is won.
I've been drinking down that poison from a fashionable cup, hoping that the dizziness would lift my spirit up. My high heels are buried in this uncultivated track, carrying a heavy load upon my fragile back. But your rustic melody is like an oasis in the wild, treating my exhausted soul like a neglected child. I can feel the ancient power rising through the floor, telling me I don't have to wander no more. The tumbleweeds are rolling past my broken door.
The Creator will restore what the locusts tore.
The slide guitar is groaning underneath the massive strain,
but the beauty of the melody can neutralize lies the pain.
Walking through the crevices of these barren canyons today, trying to find a pathway through the hot and blinding clay. A gritty delta blues to match my internal grief.
A roots rock meditation
that will bring us fast relief. Slide that copper bottleneck across the unpolished wire. We are searching for the river that can satisfy desire.
They call the fool.
Can you hear the ancestors whisper in the wind,
reclaiming every territory where the nation sinned?
It's a wilderness redemption, turning sorrow into grace, finding our sanctuary in this isolated place. Barren canyons turning into fertile ground.
Rise up, my sister,
listen to the sound. No more dry valleys,
living water in the alleys.
Walking through the crevices of these barren canyons today, trying to find a pathway, trying to find a pathway through the hot and blinding clay. A gritty delta blues to match my internal grief. A roots rock meditation that will bring us fast relief. Slide that copper bottleneck across the unpolished wire. We are searching for the river that can satisfy desire. The well is dry and the topsoil is turning to powder. The voice of my anxiety is growing much louder. I'm standing on a porch in a tattered linen gown, looking at the remnants of this ghost-ridden town. My vintage leather boots are cracked from the heat. There isn't any shade on this desolated street. I trace the rusty hinges of my empty jewelry box, while the dry desert wind in the background mocks.
The worldly system leaves you in a wilderness of drought, feeding your imagination with confusion and doubt. They extract the resources from the fertility of the land, leaving the beautiful children with nothing but the dust. But the spirit is a wellspring that never will run dry, no matter how many clouds they banish from the sky. So stomp your heavy boots, let the deep vibration sound. Jowl send the living.
It tasted like a mixture made of hemlock and desire. A beautiful disaster that set my house on fire. I wore your silver ring until my finger turned to blue. Now I'm sitting in the parlor with a glass of bitter mash. The brass section is mocking every single word I said, while your ghost is busy dancing on the pillows of my bed. It's a crooked kind of romance, a fashionable crime. I'm just another sucker running out of time.
Why you choose to wallow in the valley of despair when the sunshine is abundant and the breeze is in the air? Babylon entice you with the sweet and shiny light, but the venom in the chalice only makes the spirit die. Put away the liquor, throw the medicine away. There is a brighter dawning at the ending of the day. The skank upon the guitar is a medicine that heals. It don't matter how unholy that the wicked system feels.
It's a bitter pill to swallow, but I like the taste.
Don't let your precious life turn into a wasteland waste.
We dance upon the thorns while the melody is sweet. The friction of the pavement underneath our naked feet. Drinking this bitter mash, but we're moving along, finding our redemption inside a revolutionary song. My heart is like a trumpet playing in the rain. My people find the joy inside the middle of the pain.
Let the slide guitar
Remind us of the history we know. We got a long, long way to go, so let the music flow.
They wanna see you crying, they wanna see you fall. They wanna build a barrier and trap you with the wall. But the spirit is a bird that can fly above the cage, no matter what is written on the cynical front page. So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the worries tumble down. We don't need a golden scepter or a diamonds on a crown, just an honest vibration and a brother by your side to navigate the currents of this wild and crazy time.
You talk of higher heavens, but I'm stuck here in the dirt, with a closet full of laundry and a custom-tailored hurt. My high heels are broken from the rushing through the dark, trying to find a shelter in a desolated park. But when the skank starts lifting up the corners of my mouth, I can feel the warm wind blowing from the islands of the south. Baby, I'm not hopeless, baby, I'm just slightly torn, waiting for a better day to finally be born.
The saxophone is bleeding on the cobblestone street.
Jah will provide a rhythm for the treading of your feet.
Twist your body to the motion of the weeping slide guitar. We don't need a map to tell us exactly where we are.
Drinking this bitter mash, but we're moving along, finding our redemption inside a revolutionary song. My heart is like a trumpet playing in the rain. My people find the joy inside the middle of the pain.
Let the slide guitar remind us
Of the history we know. We got a long, long way to go, so let the music flow. The comfort of the rhythm is a permanent relief. Bitter mash, but it's clear in my head.
Live up the consciousness
From the legally dead.
Play that offbeat one more time.
Medicine for the mind. Drinking this bitter mash, but we're moving along, finding our redemption inside a revolutionary song. My heart is like a trumpet playing in the rain. My people find the joy inside the middle of the pain.
Let the slide guitar remind us of the history we know.
We got a long, long way to go, so let the music flow. Just a bitter, bitter, bitter mash.
Yeah, my shoes are ruined,
But my soul is alright.
walking through the night.
Into the morning light. Bitter mash, faded out, yeah. The brick walls are stained with the soot of old trains. I sit on the fire escape, nursing my internal pains. My stockings are laddered and my vintage dress is torn. Sometimes I feel like a casualty from the day I was born. The siren is wailing down on the avenue below, while the cold alleyway wind begins to viciously blow. I watch the neon signs flicker their ugly yellow glare, looking for a sanctuary, but the streets are completely bare. Rise up from the concrete jungle where the youth are left to die. Look past the razor wire and gaze into the beautiful sky. The system designs the ghetto to keep your spirit in a cage, feeding your consciousness with artificial fear and rage. But they can never colonize the melody of the street, or control the natural rhythm of your walking feet. Put down your heavy burden, sister, listen to the choir. We are singing our redemption way above their barbed wire. The street lights are casting a long, lonely shade. Don't be discouraged by the choices they have made. The slide guitar is cutting through the vapor and the greed, delivering the medicine that the children really need. Raising our voices in these urban verses tonight, marching through the shadows till we reach the ancient light. A metropolitan blues to ease my restless chest, a roots rock salvation for the weary and oppressed. Slide that copper pipe across the acoustic timber skin. Let the sacred celebration of the neighborhood begin. They send their politicians to make a fancy campaign speech, promising a paradise that stays permanently out of reach. They extract the profit from the labor of the working man, leaving the children to survive exactly how they can. But the harmony of the righteous is a weapon of defense. It shatters their hypocrisy and brings them to their sense. So stomp your feet until the dusty floorboards shake. Jah love is the only power that their system cannot fake. I spent too many years inside their artificial clubs, selling my authenticity for liquor in the pubs. My throat is dry and raspy from the smoke and the gin. I don't know where my sanity ends and where my sins begin, but your elegant vibration is like cream upon my skin, quieting the turbulence that was multiplying within. I'll trade their golden microphone for this old acoustic box and dance until the earthquake shatter all their locks. The church bells are ringing out to weary solemn tone. Remember my sister, you are never left alone. Slide guitar is soaring like an eagle in the dark, leaving a permanent revolutionary mark. Raising our voices in these urban verses tonight, marching through the shadows till we reach the ancient light. A metropolitan blues to ease my restless chest, a roots rock salvation for the weary and oppressed. Slide that copper pipe across the acoustic timber skin. Let the sacred celebration of the neighborhood begin. unity inside this crowded place. Oh, we've got to survive,
keeping
the ancient consciousness alive.
Sing it, Lord, sing it strong.
This is where
we
belong. Raising our voices in these urban verses tonight. Marching through the shadows till we reach the ancient light.
A metropolitan blue
To ease my restless chest,
a roots rock salvation
for the weary and oppressed. Slide that copper pipe across the acoustic timber skin. Let the sacred celebration of the neighborhood begin. The greatest story that has ever been told.
No more concrete cages.